Howdy, tubers and fooders. It's time for some pillow talk. Look at my eye and my tooth is... whatever. Anyhow, so I am taking it super, super easy because I am on a podcast tonight, Bigfoot Odyssey, and I am so nervous. Oh my gosh. Ooh, don't puke. I'm gonna have to go get me some doggy pee pads so I don't pee myself while I'm sitting there. Anyhow, so I figured I would talk about why, or the journey I've been through and being bedridden and what that actually entails and what that's all about. When I had leukemia, when leukemia started in my body, I had no idea. My energy was depleting, my strength was depleting, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. I thought, well, maybe because I'm getting older, but I was still in my 30s, so it really didn't make any sense. And so as I kept pushing and it just kept getting harder and harder, and I couldn't understand, and I was having to take naps in the middle of the day, and come home at lunch and have to take a rest, which wasn't my MO. Like, once I was out of bed, I was gone like a rocket, and then didn't return till wee hours. So I could operate on 4 to 6 hours of sleep easily. And for some reason, I just couldn't anymore. And so I, changed my diet, changed my exercise routine up, was doing all sorts of different things. And when I tore my ACL, it was like, what is going on? Like, my body was falling apart. And I didn't just tear it, like, that thing was ripped in half. And the doctor that did it said he had never seen anything like that. And I had walked around with that damn thing for, like, I don't know, over a week, thinking that, my knee was just a little tweaked. And he was like, they carry grown men crying, bawling off the football field with injuries like this, and you're over here waltzing in here with a smile. He just was like, okay, whatever. And so, went through that. Went through the physical therapy like a breeze. I love working out, so that was no problem. And was back at it. And this is crazy. So one day I just woke up and couldn't move. I seriously, I couldn't move. And that was the trajectory that started that downhill slide. And I have been in a wheelchair. I've had to learn how to walk again. I've had to learn how to talk again. My brain, when I lost all my, I was down to 2 hemoglobins, my brain wasn't operating on enough oxygen. And so the neurons in there atrophied really, really bad. And so I work so hard at trying to get my mental capacity back, and it is nothing what it was. And so there's a lot of times you can see when I'm accessing those neurons that are atrophied, it just stalls for a minute. But I keep pushing through that memory to try and retract it back to strengthen those neurons back up again. And it is a hard haul. It really is. It is mentally exhausting. And then the physical pain, my right leg is still numb, and my right leg, my right foot flops. And so when I walk, I have to actually look at my foot, because if I don't, I've many times been rolled over on my ankle and walking on it because it's numb and I don't feel it, and I've hurt myself, you know. So I have to be really careful. The struggle is daily, hour by hour, and I just refuse to give up. And you know, so when I say there's days I can't get out of bed, and it is a goal of mine to get out of bed, hopefully that maybe makes a lot more sense. Like, there's this mental and physical battle going on, but I am absolutely determined to get my life back. And so I just refuse to give up. So if there's anybody out there struggling, I understand. I completely can relate to the fight. And if there's any advice or help I can do or offer, please let me know, and I will see what I can offer as advice for getting through those difficult times, because sometimes being in your head is a scary place to be for a lot of people. So we're in this journey together, and we can do it, y'all, tubers and footers. We got this thing. So don't give up. You're going to see me later on tonight. I'll be up, I'll be smiling. And that's, you know, that's how it goes, you know. So keep on keeping on, tubers and footers. See you later.